adventure.
To the Everglades.
To the Everglades. Life on the muck, as they call it, is a world away.
From the confines of Eatonville.
It really is.
It's a vibrant, challenging world.
Yeah.
There's gambling, jealousy, prejudice simmering beneath the surface. It's a melting pot of personalities and experiences.
And it's in this environment, amidst this cultural tapestry.
Welcome to Witter. Who Has Time to Read? The podcast that brings deep dives for busy minds. Listen to AI hosts Jane and Dane and get ready to unpack the world's most captivating books in just a fraction of the time. Whether commuting, working out, or just squeezing in a quick break, we deliver key insights, thought-provoking themes, and takeaways you can carry into your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Plus, use our links in the description to purchase this book. Your support helps us bring more engaging book discussions to you. Listen and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Who has time to read? You do, with Witter.
Welcome to Witter, your shortcut to deep dives for busy minds.
That's us.
You know it. And especially this month.
Yeah, Black History Month.
Exactly right. And we are exploring Black voices through literature.
Some great voices out there.
Oh, absolutely. And today
we are unpacking Their Eyes Were Watching God, Zora Neale Hurston.
a powerful story.
Oh, for sure.
Love, loss, and finding your voice.
When the world tries to silence you.
Yeah. It's a story that, even though it was written back in 1937, still resonates.
Deeply today.
Absolutely. So we meet Janie Crawford
Yes.
as she returns to Eatonville.
After a mysterious absence.
Very mysterious.
Lots of gossip.
Oh, the town's buzzing. But her friend Phoebe,
She gets the real story.
she does.
And lucky for us, we're eavesdropping.
We are ready for a journey through Janie's past.
Buckle up.
Right.
Yeah.
So Janie's story starts with her grandmother,
Nanny,
Danny.
a former slave,
Yeah,
carries the weight of history and broken dreams.
it's a lot. But she is determined to secure a better future
For Janie.
for Janie, her granddaughter.
Fiercely determined.
Yeah. And Nanny's voice, it's a force.
Oh, yeah.
The things that she tells Janie, about race and gender and the impact of slavery, those words really stick with her
Throughout her life.
throughout her life, shaping how she sees the world.
Like a foundation.
Yes,
For Janie to build her own understanding.
right.
Her identity as a Black woman
In a society that
constantly tries to define her.
define her, it's true.
Yeah.
But then we have this beautiful, hopeful moment.
Yeah.
Janie, young and full of dreams,
First taste of love.
under a blossoming pear tree.
Oh, so romantic.
And it leads to
Forced marriage.
the forced marriage. Talk about a reality check.
Heartbreak.
It is. And it just highlights this tension,
Between romantic ideals and
and
realities.
harsh realities. Something that Janie continues to grapple with
Throughout her life.
throughout her life. Her first two marriages, they're more about control
Then love,
than love, but each one
a stepping stone.
a stepping stone on her journey.
It's discovery.
Self-discovery.
Right.
Now, her second husband, Joe Starks,
Ambitious.
very ambitious.
Transforming a sleepy town
Yes,
into a bustling one.
but he wants Janie as a trophy wife, someone to elevate his status. He stifles her voice, her spirit, her essence.
This dynamic is so crucial to understanding the book. It's not just about one bad marriage. It's about the societal expectations placed on Black women at the time. Joe represents a system
Yes.
that tries to confine Janie,
It's a specific role.
one that denies her agency and individuality,
And it's agonizing to witness.
because we see glimmers,
Glimmers of Janie yearning for more. She's intelligent, she's capable.
constantly being told to be smaller, quieter, less herself.
Bless herself.
Exactly. It raises the question, how can one find their voice in a world that's constantly trying to define it for you? It's a question that's relevant not only to Janie's story, but to so many experiences within the Black community, even today.
Even today. And then a shift.
Yeah.
After Joe's death,
Janie encounters Tea Cake,
tea cake.
a younger man
Yes.
who brings laughter and joy.
Into her life.
Yeah.
Their love feels different.
Picnics.
Picnics.
Learning to shoot.
Learning to shoot.
Embracing those simple pleasures.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Right.
Tea Cake encourages Janie to be herself, to speak her mind. to experience life on her own terms. He doesn't try to control her or fit her into a mold.
No.
And their connection.
Undeniable.
Undeniable. And it leads them on a new adventure.
To the Everglades.
To the Everglades. Life on the muck, as they call it, is a world away.
From the confines of Eatonville.
It really is.
It's a vibrant, challenging world.
Yeah.
There's gambling, jealousy, prejudice simmering beneath the surface. It's a melting pot of personalities and experiences.
And it's in this environment, amidst this cultural tapestry, that Janie truly blossoms. She finds her voice, her strength, her sense of belonging within this community.
Which is interesting, right?
Yeah.
You'd think a place as harsh and unpredictable as the muck would stifle her.
You would think so.
But it actually does the opposite.
The opposite.
It pushes her to grow, to adapt, to define herself on her own terms.
Yeah, it's like the muck becomes this fertile ground for Janie's self-discovery.
I agree.
She's surrounded by storytelling and music.
Oh, yeah.
A strong sense of community.
All elements of Black Southern culture that nourish her spirit.
That nourish her spirit, yeah. And speaking of language,
Yes.
Hurston's use of Black Southern dialect throughout the book.
It's masterful.
It really is.
It's not just about capturing the way people spoke. It's about giving voice to a culture that was often silenced or misrepresented.
You can almost hear the characters' voices as you read.
Yeah.
It brings a level of authenticity and intimacy to the story.
And it challenges the idea of what's considered proper or literary language. Hurston elevates Black Southern dialect,
Yes.
giving it a place on the page that it wasn't always afforded.
It's an act of defiance almost.
It is.
Claiming space for a language that's rich in history, rhythm, and meaning.
Absolutely. And through this language, Hurston explores complex themes
Oh, yeah.
of love, loss, community, and the search for identity, all within the context of the Black experience.
And it's not a sugar-coated version of that experience either.
No.
We see the harsh realities of racism and prejudice.
Yes.
But we also see the strength, resilience, and joy that exist within the Black community.
A great example is Mrs. Turner, a
Yeah.
character obsessed with lightening up the race.
Oh, wow.
She favors lighter-skinned Black people and perpetuates harmful colorist views within the community.
It's a difficult
Yeah.
but necessary part of the story.
Absolutely.
It exposes the painful reality of colorism and how it can divide and damage even within marginalized groups.
It's a reminder that the fight for equality is multi-layered.
Yes.
It's about dismantling external systems of oppression. It's also about confronting internalized biases and prejudices.
And it adds another layer to Janie's journey.
For sure.
She's not just navigating societal expectations as a Black woman, she's also dealing with the judgments and prejudices of people within her own community.
Exactly. It highlights the complexities and nuances of the Black experience in a way that's honest and thought-provoking.
And then amidst this vibrant life on the muck, nature throws a curveball.
Oh, yeah.
A devastating hurricane,
A hurricane.
leaving a path of destruction and death.
Wow.
It forces Janie and Tea Cake to confront the fragility of life and the strength of their love.
The hurricane becomes a symbol of the unpredictable nature of life, the way things can change in an instant.
Yeah.
It tests Janie and Tea Cake's resilience and their commitment to each other.
And it's a reminder that even in the face of tragedy, there's beauty and strength to be found in human connection.
Yeah. And then just as they are rebuilding their lives, another tragedy strikes,
No?
leading to a pivotal moment in the novel, Janie's Trial.
A trial.
It's a moment that raises questions about justice race and whose stories get heard and believed. It exposes the power dynamics at play and the ways in which Black voices are often silenced or disregarded.
During the trial, we hear from other residents of the muck,
Yes.
highlighting the importance of community and the power of collective storytelling in the face of adversity.
Like a chorus of voices rising up to support Janie,
Yeah.
to affirm her truth, to challenge the dominant narrative.
And through it all, Janie emerges changed,
But not broken.
but not broken.
She returns to Eatonville, ready to live life on her own terms. This idea of living by comparisons, as she puts it, really struck me.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
What do you make of that phrase?
It's such a pivotal part of her growth.
It is.
It's not about comparing yourself to others in a way that breeds envy or insecurity. It's about recognizing your own growth and resilience in light of the challenges you've overcome.
It's about honoring your journey, your struggles, your triumphs,
Yeah.
and using those experiences to define your own sense of worth.
Precisely. It's about understanding that your story is valuable regardless of how it compares to others.
And that's such a powerful message especially for anyone who's ever felt marginalized or like their story doesn't matter.
It's a message that resonates deeply within the Black experience, but it's also a universal message about the importance of self-acceptance and finding your own voice.
It's a beautiful image.
It is, and Hurston describes Janie's life as being like the sea.
Oh, wow.
Constantly changing, adapting to the shores it meets.
What a powerful metaphor.
It speaks to the fluidity of identity and how we're shaped by our experiences, but not defined by them.
Yeah.
We're not static beings, we're constantly evolving.
And at the end, when Janie sits in her room, combing the road dust out of her hair,
Oh, yeah.
it's like a physical and metaphorical cleansing.
Cleansing.
She's letting go of the past, but she's also carrying the wisdom of those experiences with her.
There's a sense of closure, but it also feels like a new beginning.
Yeah.
This isn't the end of Janie's story, it's just another chapter.
It's just another chapter, exactly. And I think that's what makes Their Eyes Were Watching God so enduring. It speaks to universal themes of love, loss, resilience, and the search for identity. But it does so through the lens of the Black experience, enriching those themes with layers of cultural and historical significance.
I agree. It's a story that invites us to consider what it means to truly live authentically, to embrace our own voices, even when the world tries to silence us.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into this incredible novel, what are some key takeaways you hope our listeners will carry with them?
Well, I hope they'll be inspired by Janie's courage and resilience, her determination to live a life true to herself, and I hope they'll gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of Black Southern culture, recognizing its richness and the power of storytelling to connect us across generations.
I couldn't agree more. Their Eyes Were Watching God is a must-read for anyone who wants to explore these themes and understand how they resonate within the Black experience, and it's a testament to the power of Black voices in literature.
And it makes me think about the countless other stories out there, stories by Black authors that deserve to be heard, celebrated, and analyzed.
That's such a crucial point as we celebrate Black History Month. Let's make a conscious effort to expand our reading lists, to seek out diverse perspectives, and to support Black authors.
What other voices are waiting to be discovered? What stories can challenge our perspectives, broaden our understanding, and connect us to different experiences?
It's a great question. So keep those questions in mind, keep those books open, and until next time, we'll see you on another Witter Deep Dive.